Fixed mindset versus growth mindset. 9 examples of how they're different. You've probably heard about the concept of a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset, but you might not know how they're different. These concepts come from Carol Dweck's book, Mindset: The New Psychology of Success. She describes the differences between the two as follows. People with a fixed mindset believe their personal characteristics, like intelligence and skills, are largely set in stone and can't be changed. People with a growth mindset believe they can develop any personal quality or ability with enough persistence. Now, if you want to see real-world examples, then watch the following video where I talk about 9 scenarios of how a growth mindset differs from a fixed mindset. Let's get started. 1. Intelligence. Dweck found that people's views on where intelligence comes from has a huge impact on their motivation to learn. People with a fixed mindset believe they're either born intelligent or not intelligent. People with a growth mindset see intelligence as something that can be gained with experience, so they frequently challenge themselves to learn new things. So let's take a look at a scenario to illustrate this concept. Imagine your boss approaches you with a new project that involves a new software program you have to learn. Growth mindset. Sure, I can take on this new challenge. I've learned new software systems in the past, so I should be able to pick up on this one pretty quickly. I'll learn as I go and will then be able to teach others. Fixed mindset. Hold on, my boss clearly meant to send this request to someone else. I've never heard of this software and I've never done this project before, so I can't do this. I'll respond and ask who I should forward this responsibility to. Number 2. Goals. When you're working on something, do you focus more on the process or on the final goal? Growth mindset people don't let obstacles get in the way. They find ways to work around them and only worry about the things that are within their control. Fixed mindset people are often only motivated by external factors. They just want to get to the end and don't really care about the process. So let's see an example between the two. Growth mindset. Reaching my goal requires a lot of progression, so I've got a long way to go until I get there. Instead, all I need to do is focus on the next steps and milestones. I will achieve my goals if I dedicate myself to the process. Fixed mindset. I don't really care how I get there, I just want to make it to the end. I may need to cut some corners along the way, but I'm not really passionate about this goal, so I don't mind. Number 3. Other people's success. When you see other people succeed, do you feel inspired to do the same? Or do you feel resentful because there is only but so much room at the top? For instance, let's say someone at work gained recognition for a recent project that improved the efficiency of a common process in the office. This made everyone's life a bit easier, even your own, and there's been a lot of talk surrounding the win ever since. How are you feeling? Growth mindset. You're feeling great because a once arduous task that took up a lot of your time has now become quick and simple. You're so thankful for your co-workers' efforts and join in with everyone else's praise for this person. Or fixed mindset. First of all, it's not that big of a deal and people should just get over it. Secondly, what about that issue that I fixed a few months ago? Where's the recognition for that? I'm not going to add to the hype and praise my co-worker. Number 4. Feedback. People with a fixed mindset hate feedback because they have to open themselves up to critiques and potentially negative comments. On the other hand, people with a growth mindset welcome feedback because they see it as an opportunity to learn and improve themselves. As an example, let's talk about getting negative feedback from a friend about one of your habits that annoys her. Growth mindset. With a growth mindset, you would consider the facts behind this feedback and look at it objectively. You recognize that you care for your friend and want her to feel comfortable around you, so you graciously accept this feedback and do your best to forever eliminate this bad habit. Fixed mindset. You feel defeated from this feedback, thinking that your friend doesn't like you. Number 5. Failure. People with a fixed mindset allow themselves to be defined by failure. They feel that everyone is either naturally good at certain skills or will never be good at them. They think, why should I waste my time trying to do something that I'll never be able to learn? As an example, right now people are spending more time at home, so they're trying new hobbies. One hobby that's surged in popularity is baking bread, specifically sourdough bread. Baking sourdough is tough because it requires lots of trial and error, patience, and the ability to overcome challenges. Let's see how the two mindsets would handle the failure that's often experienced with learning a new skill. Growth mindset. It's okay, everyone fails at this. There is a learning curve and a lot of variables that go into making a successful sourdough starter. This is just a temporary setback and I'll get there. So I'll assess what went wrong with the last recipe and try again. Fixed mindset. This baking bread stuff is pointless and a waste of my time. My sourdough breads are complete flops and I'll never master this skill. Number 6. Change. Change is inevitable. As technology expands, industries will change and your way of life will constantly evolve. And if you want to keep up with society, you have to learn to embrace change. People with a fixed mindset are fine with stagnation and are often resistant to change. People with a growth mindset recognize all the important and beneficial changes that have happened in their lifetimes. They recognize that they are not the same person that they were 5 or 10 years ago. So, how did you react to change? Growth mindset. I welcome change. I enjoy the challenge of learning new things so much that I'm hoping to be an active part of this change. I recognize that if we make a change and it doesn't work out, we can go back and reassess our decision. Fixed mindset. Change? Why change anything? Everything we do right now is working just fine like it always has. Why should I try to take a risk with any type of change? Number 7. Effort. If you really want to achieve a goal, then you need to be willing to give it your all and work hard for it. Alternatively, if you feel just meh about an outcome, you might put in a bit of work, but you probably won't make it a priority. You'll do just enough to get by. When it comes to the amount of effort, let's see how the two mindsets would view it. Growth mindset. With a growth mindset, you're willing to put effort toward learning and growing because you're confident that you can. You see endless opportunities for growth, so you make the necessary effort to fill in your knowledge gaps. Fixed mindset. Effort. Do you have to? You don't have much hope for your future in this subject, and frankly, you don't really care. You will do the bare minimum to get by, and you'll probably be checking your phone while you're doing it. Number 8. Confidence. If you have a fixed mindset, you're always trying to prove to other people and to yourself that your current skill level is enough. Otherwise, you'll be seen as being inadequate, and there is nothing you can do to change that. However, with a growth mindset, your confidence comes from within, and you usually don't need outside validation. You know your strengths and where you have room for improvement, and you see yourself as a constant work in progress. When thinking about your self-confidence, here's how the mindsets differ. Growth mindset. I'm confident in my ability to learn and become the best version of myself. I know I will always have some areas in my life that could use some improvement, and I have the sense of resiliency that is needed to face any challenge. Fixed mindset. I'm not confident in myself because I know lots of people who are smarter, more talented, and more skilled than I am. However, there's nothing I can do about it because this is just how I am. Number 9. Attitude toward learning. Carol Dweck has been quoted saying, "The belief that cherished qualities can be developed creates a passion for learning." So, let's talk about how the two mindsets view learning and self-education. Growth mindset. There's an opportunity to learn something? I'll take it. I don't know much about the topic and have never really been interested in it, but who knows? I may uncover a new passion or develop a new skill that I've never considered before. Fixed mindset. Take an art class. Why? I'm not interested in art and I'm not good at it. I'm also not creative, so why waste my time trying to learn about a creative hobby? So, there you have it. 9 examples of the difference between a fixed and growth mindset. Fortunately, most of your personal traits aren't fixed. You can choose to adopt a growth mindset at any time. And after seeing these examples, hopefully you'll challenge yourself to adapt a growth mindset throughout your life. If you need help, then be sure to check out our other video about 11 strategies to develop a growth mindset. Finally, if you'd like to see more actionable strategies to help you build a better life, then please like this video and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and be sure to stick around to watch the next video on my channel.